Hey everybody, today I'm going to be doing what I think most new fruit tree owners fear doing the most, and that is actually taking some pruners to them for the first time. So I'm going to go to each one of my trees, kind of show you what I'm working with, and then do what I think is best for them. Let's start. Okay, first tree I have here is a Rainer Sweet Cherry dwarf from Stark Bros. This thing shot up really tall. I don't know exactly how tall. Gotta be at least 8 feet though. It's taller than me by a lot. And it mostly just shot up these two kind of trunks here. And overall we just got 1, 2, got a little baby stem there. But we got these two really tall ones. So what I'm gonna do is cut these down by a lot. And so what you wanna look for is these little buds. I want one that's kind of growing out that way, and then another one on this one that's growing out that way. So I think, let's see if we can see it. Oh. I tap on the tree. Oh. I don't think that's going to get in focus. But I am gonna go right here, I think. Oh boy. All right, one down. And for this one, there's a little bud here. So I'm gonna get down a little lower. Oh. All right. So now I got kind of like a Y shape going on. I'm gonna stick with that for now. I might end up just deciding to keep one of these as the main. Right now it's kind of gonna have two trunks, I think, unless this one is thicker, so that one might be like the one that takes over. So I'm happy with that for now. Next, what I got here, an Italian plum from Online Orchards. This one is really messy. So what I'm gonna do is take out anything that's growing in towards the middle, because that's a stone fruit, and all stone fruit trees, you're supposed to kind of have an open center. So I'm gonna do my best to take care of that right now. So first I wanna just get rid of all this little stuff that's growing in towards the middle here. 1. Get out of the sun here. 2, 3. Okay, that didn't do much. What big ones do I want to take out? You know what, maybe I'm not going to take them all the way out, but some of these grew super tall also. So I'm going to bring these way back down. Once again, I'm going to find a bud that's growing out the way I want it to. Let's see. Right here, I have a bud that's kind of going that way, which seems like a good idea. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, got a bit of a sloppy cut there. I think I'll be okay. I'm gonna bring these other ones way back too. What to do, what to do. Yeah, this looks good. Boom. This big boy is the tallest one as of right now, but I'm gonna cut it way back. I got one going this way. Boom. Okay, that thing is a lot shorter already. What am I gonna do? Get rid of this little nub. No, actually, that might get some flowers on it, it looks like, so I'll get rid of that for now. I think I'm just gonna cut this one back because it's pretty gangly also. Where to? Right there. Okay. Do I like that? Looks a little weird, but I think I'm just gonna stick with it for now. I also got, I'm gonna get out of the light again. You can see I got like that plastic thing in there, I'm trying to spread the limbs because this one was growing like way into the middle here. This is a Chajuro Asian pear, also from Online Orchards. This thing is so small, I'm not even gonna mess with it. It doesn't have too much going on. I'm just gonna give it another year of growing. This is another wild looking one. This is my Dwarf Moorpark apricot from Online Orchards. So I'm gonna just trim this way back. And with all these, I'm just trying to find like a bud. I don't know if it's gonna focus good. Find a bud that's kind of growing out in the direction I want it to grow. I'm just cutting right above that. So that's good. I'm gonna get rid of this little thing. These little things look sad in here. Get rid of those. Okay. That one's done. Okay. This is another major one here. Boom. Okay, what else do we have going on here? This one's growing pretty straight out. It's like really flimsy. Probably about 3 feet long. What to do? This one kind of has a bud that's growing up. Is that good? Yeah, let's go for it. It's done. All right. Last major one I have is this tall one. And I want this kind of growing out towards my fence this way to make more room. So let's find, look at it from this angle here. There's a bud right here. It's gone. All right. Next tree. This is a Black Pearl Sweet Cherry from Stark Bros. This one, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one. It didn't grow too much. Kind of gets a lot of shade in the back corner here, which isn't great. Probably gonna be getting rid of these 2 big trees in the future just to get some more sun to it. But for now with this guy, I think I'm just gonna take that little thing out. Let's see if I can, this looks kind of dead here. But I'm gonna see if I can promote some growth. If I cut this back even more, I'm gonna go here. Yeah, that looks all pretty dead in there. The problem with this one is I have all this growth going that way, which makes sense because that's where the sun's pointed. But I was hoping to get a little something growing up over there. I'm gonna let the rest of these be for now. I'm gonna see if I start getting some branches going that way. This little thing, maybe I can promote a branch going this way. I think this is dead though. We'll see if it grows. Next, I got probably my biggest apple tree. This is a Liberty Apple Dwarf. This one, let's see. Apples and pears, you're supposed to have like a main leader or a stem going up, a trunk, not open like the stone fruit. I kind of want to get rid of, see, this one's competing with this other one to be the tallest. Should I get rid of this? Yeah. I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna have this be the main one. And this one's just kind of growing straight up, trying to take over, I think. I'm gonna do it. Oh boy. Nicked the trunk a little bit. This is pretty wonky, the way they sent it to me also. This one was already growing straight up. I probably should have cut it last year. But besides that, I'm just gonna, this is like a little bit of a damaged tip here. Let's snip a little below that. Anything dead? No. This thing's kind of weird here. I'm just gonna get rid of it. The rest of it, I'm just gonna let it be. Ah, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna cut a couple of these back a bit. Like that. And like that. This one, probably end up cutting it eventually, but I'll let it be for now. This thing's growing straight up. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of it. And this is like a little damaged end here, and with a bud. Get rid of that. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna trim this one back a bit too. Okay, that's it for that one. What's next over here? Got another Asian pear. Oh, okay. This is a hardy giant. This one really lanky, like it's not really doing much. I'm gonna get rid of got a little growth down here I'm gonna get rid of. Got a stem here. I guess I'm gonna keep, because this one doesn't have too much going on yet. What happens if I take this spreader off here? Yeah, that wants to just bounce right back. I think I'm gonna do is, came with this stake, this little wooden stake. I'm gonna see what happens. I think it's holding it back. I'm not getting stronger. I'm gonna snip it off. Okay. So now it isn't actually supported by anything. Hoping this trunk grows a little better. It's super wonky. It is leaning. I think I'm gonna have to come back and do something with it. Not too happy with it at all. But if I cut it, will that make it thicken up down here, I guess? It has this weird kind of joint right here in the middle. I might just buy another tree and replace this one actually. Try to put this somewhere else, see how it does. But for now, I'm supposed to leave it. Okay, up next. Blurry, but it's a Honeycrisp apple from Stark Bros. Don't think I'm gonna do much to this one either. It's not really looking too out of control or anything. So this guy, I'm gonna leave be. Next tree. What do we have here? Starking. This is my Starking Delicious Pear. This has another thing going on where it's got like two trunks, I guess you can call it, kind of competing with each other. This guy starts a little higher up, so I'm gonna cut this one back. And if it could grow this way, that'd be cool. Is that right? See, this bud's growing like straight back at us. Looks like a bud there, but I don't know. I'm gonna cut here. It's gone. Other ones I'm leaving. Oh. Next is this awesome peach tree. This Red Haven peach semi-dwarf. This thing is growing awesome, but it definitely needs some trimming. Let's get rid of all this weird dead stuff in the middle. And this one you want to have open. A lot of this looks like it's going to be like fruiting. I want this. My dog's crying because my wife just got home. This one has a bud growing out that way. You can see how much taller it is than the rest of the tree, so let's cut it back. Okay, let's get rid of this little nub here. Anything growing back in towards the middle here, I'll get rid of. Like this. There's a lot I could cut off probably. I think the rest I'll just let it be for now. After I see what's flowering, I might come in here and lop off a bunch more. Okay, this is a Bartlett pear I put in. Oh, that's gonna unblur. Bartlett pear I put in the fall, so that's just looks like a stick right now. Got nothing to prune. Next one. I think this is another apple. Yep, this is Arkansas Black. This one, I don't know. I might just kind of leave this guy too. Just get rid of this little. Get rid of some of this little stuff. These I probably could cut back, but I'm gonna just see how it goes. Let it be. This is a nectarine tree I got from someone on Facebook. This thing's already about to be budding. Here it is budding. Started doing this way too late, but let's come in here and cut it back slightly. I think right here is good. Then I'm gonna cut back some of these guys too. This little thing is dead looking. Get rid of that. This looks nice, but I don't really want any growth there. It's in the middle. Oh, that's about that. Okay, this is my Montmorency. This is like a pie cherry for cooking. Planted that in the fall, so it's basically just a stick. Don't need to do anything to that. This is another apple tree I got from someone in Facebook. It is a, what is it? I forget the name of it. I know it's a copy of another one that I have. I need to tag it properly. But, oh, there's a nice spider growing there. I don't know if you could pick up on that. This, yeah, I'm not gonna do anything to this either. I'm just gonna let it grow. It's probably about 7 feet tall, I'd say, but I'm not gonna mess with it. After this season of growth, see what happens. I'll probably start like cutting away things that are in the middle. I believe all these little ones are like spurs, they're called. There's a lot of them. I think that's where it flowers from, so I'm gonna just leave it for now. I don't want to mess with it. And the last tree I have here, is that going to focus? It's a Fuji apple. I think all I'm gonna do with this guy is cut this competing one back, and I'm gonna just let this tall one keep going. It's probably almost 6 feet tall. Where do I want this to go? I think right here is good, because I got a bud. My daughter's going crazy back there now. That's that. All right, well, that was the last tree. All right, thanks for watching me chop and mangle all my trees. Hopefully that was for the best. Guess we won't know until they start growing for real this summer. The best part is it's like hair. It'll just grow back if you mess it up. So I don't think I did anything too detrimental, and everything I did should be a net positive. So yeah, hopefully you learned something, and thanks for watching.